A little bit after we return to the lab, Marie gets back.
トゥットゥルー、ただいまー。
Since Marie went to Lukaku's, Susa shows up a few minutes later, and our development council comes to order. Development council? What Ogreen calls a party. Okay. Then we ordered 3 pizzas. We also line up all the snacks we bought on the table. It's just like the party we had a few days ago to cheer up Suzuha. Marie wanted to decorate the room, since everyone's tired, and dismissed it as unnecessary. Looks like Suzuha managed to retrieve a jacket from Mr. Brown.
いやー、やばかった。あのままだとさ、露出狂として一日を過ごす羽目になるとこだったよ、私。
The Brown Tube workshops closed. Suzuha made sure that the 42-inch CRT was turned off, so there's no need to fear any malfunction from the type machine. A heavy sigh escapes my throat. I realize that I've been tense and nervous since the time machine was completed. Now I can finally relax. The topic of the time machine has become taboo. Even Cruiser doesn't bring it up during the meeting.
ダル、お前なぜこの前と全く同じ種類のピザを注文したのだ？
I opened the pizza boxes to find the exact same one she got for Suzuha's party.
ズバリ、僕の好み。
Naturally, I'm not amused.
おかり、おかり。フェリスちゃんやルカちゃんにもね、声をかけたんだけど、今日は無理って言われちゃった。
This is the second time that Ferris somehow is able to make it, so that combined with her messages that she was feeling tired, I'm worried about her, to be honest.
そうか。何か用事でもあったのか？
フェリスちゃんは今日はライネットの大会。
Oh, I see.
しまった、応援行きそびれた。なんという不覚。
あとね、ルカちゃんはなんだか恥ずかしそうにしてたよ。
Really?
ここに来たらまたマユリのコスを着させられるって思ったんじゃない？
コスプレの件か？もしかしてまだ説得できていないのか？
And what was the point of completing the costume?
恥ずかしいんだって。可愛いは正義なのに。
Yeah, have you seen that?
可愛いは正義ってそんな言葉が流行ってるんだ。
クリスちゃんもね、可愛いよね。
Ah, Mayuri.
え？
Lucy doesn't know how to react. She blushes, and Maru starts teasing her like a drunk old man. There's no alcohol at this party, of course.
ねえねえ、今度のコミマに出てみない？新作は無理だけどね、去年作ったブラチューのセーラ覚醒後バージョンコスがあるんだ。多分ね、サイズはクリスちゃんにちょうど合うと思うし。
I just love these Chaos Head throwbacks.
私がコスプレか。
Crystal looks conflicted, then she murmurs,
ちょっと興味ある。
"Oh? Really?" You sure could have fooled us before, pretending to have no interest in otaku culture.
でも私も人前に出るのはお断りだから。
着るだけでいいよ。でもね、そのうちみんなに見てもらいたくなるよ。コスプレにはそうさ せる魔物さんが住んでるんだ。
This is... Oh, Mayuri is so precious. The cosplay demon?
そういえばクリスちゃんっていつも可愛い制服着てるよね。でもこんな制服都内にあったっけ？
ああ、これ
Cruiser lifts up her necktie.
2週間だけあやめ院に逆留学みたいなことしてたんだけど、そこの制服を改造してきてるの。
Ayamin? Fictional Ayamin's Women Academy, a private school for girls in the Gunanshita neighborhood of Tokyo, an academic powerhouse. Ayamin is a popular destination for foreign exchange students. Okay, 2 weeks.
ああ、あやめ院なんだ。あそこの制服もともと可愛いもんね。でもクリスちゃんの改造センスはね、すごくいいかも。明日コス持ってくるね。そしたら試着してくれる？
Biggest question is, will we see a CG of it? That would be great.
いいわ。
Looks like Cruiser approves of the cuteness as justice philosophy.
撮影会は何時からですか？
相変わらず橋田は変態道を邁進中だな。
だってブラチューのセーラっしょ。あれって確かパンモロだぞ。
パンモロ？
パンツがもろに見えているの略。
Well, thanks Daru for saying that. Now she really doesn't want to cosplay anymore.
嘘。
大丈夫だよ。クリスちゃんは知らないかもだけどね、去年ぐらいにこんな言葉が流行ったんだよ。パンツじゃないから恥ずかしくないもんって。
いやいや、恥ずかしいでしょ。
絶対着てね。絶対だよ。やめといた方がいいんじゃないかな。
I think it is about to hit the fan. Siva and Cruiser are both here. Let's go. Siva speaks, her tone sharp. She's scowling at Cruiser again. Music. Suddenly, the atmosphere in the room changes.
マキセ・クリスを信じると痛い目に遭うよ。
This image is awesome. Music, it's awesome. This is thumbnail for I don't even know when this video is going to come out, since you might have noticed, but this game has just drawn me in such a way that I just keep recording a few hours per day. So this will be out in a few weeks from now, probably.
それどういう意味？
Naturally, my strong-willed assistant doesn't want to back down from a fight. Sparks fly between the two girls.
この前から思ってたんだけど、私あなたに何かした？
Like I've been saying before, maybe another Kurisu in another world line did something bad.
直接は何も。でも私、君のしたこと全部知ってんだよね。
何よ、私がしたことって。後ろめたいことは何もしてない。
でしょうね。でも私知ってるんだから。 君の本質ってのをさ。
へえ、すごい。私の心の中を覗いたんだ。画期的な発明だから、ぜひその独身装置を見せてもらいたいもんだわ。
装置なんてないよ。強いて言うなら予言。
つまり言いがかりってことか。
事実だってば。
But how do you know? Uh-oh. We got a situation here.
おかわり。
Marie clings to me with teary eyes.
二人を止めて。
この場を丸く収められるのはこの法王院京馬しかいないようだな。
I insert myself between the two girls.
二人ともここは引け。この勝負法王院京馬が預かる。
They both glare at me. Although I'm afraid for my life, I harden my resolve. The mission must succeed. First, I focus on Kurisu.
助手よ、俺はお前をそのように育てた覚えはないぞ。
育てられた覚えもない。
マッドサイエンティストを目指す上で最も必要なことを教えてやろう。すなわち表面は熱く奥底では冷たく。
聞いてない。なるつもりもない。
Next, I switch focus to Suzuha.
戦士よ、お前がラグナロックにおいて戦うべきはセルンのはずだ。
岡部倫太郎には忠告したよね。マキセ・クリスには気をつけてって。
You're going to mention that here? Now?
へえ、どういうことよ岡部。
Their eyes are like laser beams boring into my skull. I want nothing more than to flee for my life. But Mari is watching me anxiously. I needed to defuse the situation.
う
I guess that's one way to defuse it?
お前たちどちらも引くつもりはないようだな。ならば好きなだけやり合うがいい。戦って戦って戦い抜いて、その後河原で握手して友情を芽生えさせるがいい。だがな、将来社会に出る時のためにこれだけは自覚しておけ。お前たちは二人とも空気が読めない。
うるさい。
Getting yelled at them. Getting yelled at by both at the same time. Then shivers down my spine. I can't breathe. It's coming. I quickly seize my right arm.
よりによってこんな時に静まれ、俺の右手。
I turn around and head back to Mayuri.
マユリ、すまない。このままだと俺は二人を傷つけてしまう。だからあとは任せた。
もう。
Mayuri puts her cheeks out and goes over to the two girls.
二人とも聞いて。マユシーはね、喧嘩は嫌いなのです。仲良くしようよ。
Hearing this, the two combatants reluctantly comply. I expected this would happen. Mayuri is the oil that keeps the gears of this turning around. Along. Whatever. The throbbing in my right arm dissipates. Larry comes over to chat with Suzuha and gradually peace returns to the lab. Russo's in the development room making a call, probably to her mother in America. Or maybe she's telling Stern stuffs. I sit on the sofa and watch TV while sipping Dr. Pepper. The TV is running a game show where contestants guess the price of popular items in high-class restaurants. Mario sits down next to me, peels a banana and begins eating it.
ねえねえ、オカリ
ん
Mario slowly looks around the lab, smiling all the while.
なんだかね、ここ何週間かですごく賑やかになったね。
ああ、確かに。
I established a future gadget laboratory around the time I entered college. It was the first step in my plan to bring chaos to the world. That was around the middle of March this year, which means it's almost been 5 months. Not half a month after it was established, Mary showed up. I'm still not sure why, and became a lab ma'am. For about a month, it was just me and Mayuri. Then, in early May, I finally got Daru to join. All it took was telling him that the lab was just 3 minutes walk away from May Queen and Yan Yan. This location on the outskirts of Akiba has always been quiet. Mari isn't the type to object to every little thing like Kurisu, nor the type to make dumb jokes like Daru. So the lab was very peaceful back in those days. It was quite a pleasant place to be. Now the lab mem count has increased to 8. It happened in the blink of an eye, or so it seems. Why are we reminiscing about this suddenly? It really feels that something is going to happen. Sort of gone before the storm. It didn't come today, but Lukaku visits occasionally. And Ferris is a familiar face at Main Queen plus Nyan. Or at least, he was before Main Queen disappeared. I remember feeling out of place the first time I came to Akiba, but now, it's like a second home.
楽しいね。
Mary too seems pleased by the increase in lab mams.
あのね、ラボ面が8人に増えたでしょ。ちょっと狭くなってきたなってマユシーは思うんだ。まずね、椅子が足りないのです。
The sofa only has room for 2. Then there's their reversible desk chair. Those are the only chairs in the lounge. There are some pipe chairs in the development room, but they need to stay there.
買ってこなくちゃだよ。オカリンはお金ある？
椅子を買うと貯金が底をつく。
And I need to get a part-time job again.
じゃあ、マユシーのバイト代もちょっと出していいよ。あとはね、電子レンジ新しいの買わないとジューシー唐揚げナンバーワンが温められないよ。
ああ、それはすまん。
Cutting off Mary's chicken supply might actually kill her.
だがマユリ、タイムリープマシンを譲渡して謝礼をもらえば問題は全て解決する。
Somehow I have the feeling that it won't be that easy.
椅子と電子レンジの代金とちょっぴり上がっちゃったお家賃を払えるぐらいはもらえるかな。
もらえるさ。もっともらえる。
そうなんだ。よかったね、オカリ。
なぜそんなに嬉しそうなんだ？
だってお友達たくさんできたもん。ダルくんでしょ、クリスちゃんでしょ、 ルカちゃんでしょ。すずさん、萌香さん、フェリスちゃん、店長さん、なえちゃん、他にも他にも。
He gazes wistfully into the distance.
春の頃はオカリンはとっても寂しそうだったけど、もう大丈夫だね。
This is so sweet.
マユシーが人質じゃなくても。
Don't say that.
それはどういう。
What do you mean? I try to ask, but before I can finish. Energy news bulletin appears on TV. What? The subtitles read terrorist bomb threat suspense. Yamanote Subu gained Toku lines. What?
爆破テロ予告？
つうか全部秋葉原駅通ってるじゃん。マユシ帰れないんじゃね？
本当だ。家に電話しなくちゃ。
Where did this bomb threat come from? What? Bomb threat? I don't know why, but I've got a bad feeling about this. Only the lines passing through Akihabara are suspended. As if that's where the target. Wait, could that be it? Could the bomb be at Akihabara station? I get a cold feeling in my stomach.
岡部倫太郎、一つ聞かせて。タイムリープマシンは完成してるんだよね。
Yes, but... Oh,
は？ああ。
そっか。私、用事思い出したからちょっと出かけてくる。
what? But now you're the one acting suspicious. Susana leaves the lab without another word.
なんなの？彼女。
Susan's acting strange. Is it related to the bomb threat? I think so. Why did she just ask about the time leap machine? Something occurs to me. The two threatening emails I received. We're watching you. You know too much. Who sent them? And there's more. Words and images flash through my head. CERN. Large Hadron Collider. Dilliman. The Z program. Government secrets. The organization. Men in Black. Committee of 300. The time leap machine. What did Crusoe say?
私たち、ひょっとするととんでもないものを作っちゃったかもしれない。
Taken separately, each of these elements are insignificant. But if I consider them part of a single line, then they all point to one inescapable truth. We've come too far. Fear seizes my heart in an icy grip. I can feel anxiety eating at my brain. I can't breathe. Even though it's hot and humid, my body shivers. Should we run? Get out while we still can? We can't use the trains. What about the subway? Or would it actually be better? Nobody's saying anything. Nobody's doing anything. What should we do? Suddenly, there's a softness against my hand. I look down to see Mary's hand holding mine. When I look up, I see worry written on her face. It's okay. I'm just being paranoid. It's all coincidence. It's not. Tomorrow, we'll get rid of the time machine. Then we can forget all of this had happened. Pretend it was just a dream. We never invented the time machine. I don't need money. As long as we can forget about it today and welcome tomorrow, we'll be okay, won't we? Oh god, and so another death flag is set. Think we just jinxed this. But my anxiety doesn't go away. I look over at Mayuri's head that enters the lab. Doors unlocked. Anyone could just waltz right in. I hear sirens wailing a few streets away. The bomb threat has Akiba in an uproar. Yet here, in our corner of Akiba, it's so quiet. Mayuri squeezes my hand with her warm, slender fingers. I squeeze back. What the fuck is this? Next thing I know, the door slams open. 5 members into the lab. The movements are swift and sure, professional, and each of them is carrying a gun. They spread out just inside the door and aim their weapons at us. It all happens so fast. No one has time to scream. The men are foreigners, a mix of races, dressed casually in colorful shirts and shorts or jeans. But their arms are thick with muscle, and their eyes are hard and cold as ice. 2 of them are holding pistols, the other 3 have assault rifles. AK-47s in Akiba? Is this some kind of joke? Is this the party that sent those threatening emails? It must be. They're dressed as tourists, but I guess that's just some kind of undercover operation stuff. I'm scared. I'm really scared. One thing is certain, these guys aren't tourists.
動くな。全員両手を上げろ。
The dark-skinned, crooked man barks an order. It feels like I'm dreaming. Did I fall asleep watching an action movie? This is the first time so many people have gathered in this room. Suddenly, the lab feels small. What an odd thing to be thinking at a time like this. The first to obey is Daru. Then Carissa raises her hands. I just felt that shit was going to happen. Because we were just too happy. And we're just reminiscing about everyone. Then me, and last is Mayuri. Silence. Time seems to grind to a halt. The men say nothing, but the guns remain steady. Muzzles pointed at us. On the TV, a comedian laughs. What is this? Are we on Ken's camera? Then I heard a new sound coming from outside. The sound of high heels. A woman is coming up the stairs. Are these men waiting for her? Is she their leader? A squad of battle-hardened commandos led by a beautiful woman. It's like something out of a manga. Nothing seems real. Before long, the woman appears. You. I fucking knew it. I knew it. I have said multiple times she's asking too many questions. She's asking such specific questions. I've mentioned this before, it almost sounded like some kind of sit rep she asked. And I guess now I know why. I guess her shy act, shy girl journalist was just a persona.
Kiryu Moeka.
The part-time editor, the male demon Shiny Finger, who was never seen without her phone. Lab map number 5. Monica? Is that leader? The least imposing woman I've ever met. That makes for the best cover. So, if I had to guess, I think this is CERN. I'm sorry, I'm very, very upset. Even now, he doesn't meet my stare. Her eyes are aimed down at the floor. What's going on here?
萌香さん、これって。
タイムマシーンを回収させてもらう。
As always, the words are barely audible. It's ridiculous, laughable. And yet I can't laugh. My heart is a jackhammer in my chest. The insides of my mouth is drier than the desert. I sail still, with my hands in the air.
牧瀬クリス、岡部銀太郎、橋田至3名については我々と一緒に来てもらう。
I don't understand. Why is Monica here? I don't know, but I have to ask.
どういうことだ。
答えられない。
冗談だろ。
Monica shakes her head.
あなたたちに答える必要はないという意味。抵抗は許されない。とにかく来て。
どこへだ。
No reply. She doesn't intend to answer that either. Dangerous. These guys are dangerous. Look at their guns. How dare those guys? Doesn't Mary like this? Look at her. Nothing good can happen if we go with them. I try to refuse, but my voice catches in my throat. I can't stop staring at their guns. Are they real? They're not going to start shooting, are they?
理由と行き先を教えてもらわない限りついていくことはできない。
拒否することは認めない。あなたたちに逃げ場はないわ。私たちの仲間はすでに秋葉原中に散らばっている。
Wait. Something clicks in my head. It was them. They sent the bomb threat. They stopped the trains. Why? Keep us here? Just for that? Yeah, it was to trap us.
手荒な真似はしたくない。
I'm sorry, somehow I find it very hard to believe.
3人とも一緒に来て。なんで？
Risu, who has kept silence until now, finally opens her mouth.
3人なの？
That's when I realized that Mary wasn't included in Mocha's demand. The only ones Risu, Darrow, and me.
何を聞かれても答えるつもりはない。あなたたちはただついてくればいい。
We're not getting anywhere.
おかりん。
Darrow's voice is shaking. I turn my hand to look at him. He's deathly pale.
とりあえず言うこと聞いとくべきじゃね。
だが目的を言ってもらわないと。
Don't leave Mayuri behind. Honestly, I have no idea what to do. Oh jeez, this is insane. Heart is still fluttering in my chest. It seems more like a dream than reality. I'm not a military otaku. I've never seen a real gun. The black shine of their weapons look somehow tacky. They lack the imposing feel you'd expect. I'd believe her if she told me they're a fake. Mairi suddenly speaks up.
ねえ、萌香さんはラボメン仲間だよね。
Yes, she was the spy. As if Mairi asked my question for me. Moika was a strange woman, but I welcomed her as a lab mem all the same. Was that all an act? What is she thinking? What is she thinking right now? An answer. Moika pulls a gun from her belt and points it at us. You bitch. I realize that Moika isn't holding her phone. This is the first time I've seen her without it. Oh god. Not like that matters now. Moika's good hand is trembling. Is the situation affecting her too? It must be. She's terrified of talking to people.
一緒に来てもらうのはあなたたちの口を封じるため。
Silences?
それは拒否しても変わらない。
Does that mean she plans to kill us? What? Why? What did we do?
一体誰の差し金だ。お前たち何者なんだ。
私たちは
Moika suddenly lifts her head. Or perhaps the third time since I've known her. She looks straight at me. Her eyes are dark and empty.
セルンの
Søren. Like I've said before, I always said that Moika was asking too many questions.
M4!
The dark-skinned man speaks up. Is he addressing Moika?
口を慎め。
Moika hangs her head again. I think she's forced into this. In my head, I replay the words she just spoke. CERN. They're from CERN. Why CERN? Of course, who else could it be?
3人とも一緒に来て。
Moika raised her voice in frustration.
これ以上拒否するなら嫌でも行きたくなるようにするから。
Moika slowly raises her gun. She points the muzzle at. No. Oh god. It. Not my way. Oh shit. My whole body instantly goes cold.
椎名真由里は必要ない。
よせ。
Don't you dare. I loosened Moika. But the dark-skinned man is faster. Something scratched my chin with crushing force. The shock numbs my entire body. There's an explode behind my eyes. I wacht op. Damn it. I felt on my knees, powerless to stand. Everything goes dark. What happened? Did he hit me with the butt of his rifle? I woke up. I need a minute. Never expected things to hit the fan like this. I mean, I know they were being watched. And I had the suspicion it was CERN, but the way it happened, it's insane. My face streaked with tears and reaching out to me as if begging for help. Over her shoulder. I see Mocha ready her gun. Try to yell stop, but my voice catches in my throat. Something comes out with a pitiful wheeze. Damn it, I'm a blubbering mess, I'm sorry. Someone. Anyone? Please. Stop her. Stop my cat. Why does Lip move? He's mumbling something.
セルのために FB のためにセルのために FB の
Her mouth opens and closes robotically. My blood curdles. No. Steins left to crawl. Micah pulled the trigger. Felt the burst from Mary's forehead. It splashes across my face with a warm but delicate slow body falls towards me. I catch her. Body is limp like a puppet with no strings. Her hands and arms dangle lifelessly. The smell of gunpowder fills my nose. And then the smell of blood. I need 1 second. I've decided I'm going to keep all of this in the video. And it will be as long as it needs to be. I'm not cutting anything away. Eric clutches his head and falls to his knees, screaming at the top of his lungs. Sound jerks me back to my senses, and my arms might be thick as one short shadow breath. And then...
Mayuri.
He's dead. Mayuri's dead. Her face is covered in blood. Blood stains my hands. It's warm.
もう一度言う。3人とも一緒に来て。これ以上の警告はしない。抵抗するならあなたたちも殺す。
I heard a voice, but I can't comprehend what it's saying. What is this? What's going on here? Is this a joke? You may have created a monster here. This is a dream, right? Right? I feel nothing. My mind is blank. I shake Mayuri's shoulder. Mayuri? Wake up, Mayuri. You'll catch a cold if you sleep here. You're tired, you can stay overnight. I can take you home if you prefer. We'll ride the train back home, we go together, like we used to before they were joined. When it was just the two of us. A mist of hers rolled through my head. 1,000 different smiles from 1,000 different locations. If I look away, she'll disappear. Always disappears.
もう大丈夫だね。マユシーが人質じゃなくても。
I knew it. I knew that was such a dead flag. No, Mayuri, I still need you. Love for me. Like you always do. Niet meer met je silly toeterug. Tell me it's a lie. Tell me you're alright. Mayuri. Red flames goes through my mind. An inferno of rage and hate and rage and hate. And the brain decided to kill everything I see. I gently lay the motionless body on the floor. I stand up, and then I fling myself at Moika. But before I can take a step, someone grabs my hand from behind.
離せ離せ
ダメだってば殺されちゃう
Got my nose, I'm sorry. Moika's gun is aimed at my head. Finger's already on the trigger.
俺も殺すのかよ
抵抗するなら
岡部お願い今は従ってこのままじゃあんたも殺される
I tear my head from Chris's grip. My vision is a tunnel with Moika on the other side. You won't get away with this. He kills my in cold blood. I'll do the same to her. Moika pulls the trigger. The sound of the shot smites upon my eardrums. I feel a sharp pain on the side of my head. I nearly lose my balance again, but I'm still alive. What happened? I guess they stripped Moika. I think she's a puppet for Stern, and Stern still needs Ocarine. I realize that Moika's gun is lying at her feet. Beside it is a small stone. Someone must have thrown it and knocked her gun aside. Wait. What? Who? Suzuha? That's why she left. Suddenly, Suzuha's there in the doorway, knocking one man down in the blink of an eye. Before anyone can react, she darts into another man's rage and delivers a piercing elbow strike to his solar plexus. The man drops to his knees, gasping for air. The remaining man turn the guns on her. She throws them and gasps. I can't even speak anymore. They give us the man towards them to block the rain. She then slices into the feet of the man at the rear, tripping them upward into a single smooth flowing motion. Drives her knee into the man's face as she falls. The dark-skinned man aims his rifle, but before he can fire, Suha snatches the attacker's gun and shoots him. Blood spurts from the man's hand. Without pausing, Suha leaps into the air and delivers a soaring roundhouse kick to his jaw.
そこまでよ
Screw you, Moika. Screw you. I just need one small moment. I need to save my recording. Like I said, I'm not going to cut anything out. Because these are my raw emotions and they should be experienced as such. I just hope that I'm still decent enough, I guess. Next thing I know, the 5 men are down, and Moika's gun is aimed at Susa's face. Susa doesn't back down, her gun is trained on Moika's neck. It's a standoff, neither one moves. Finally returns to the room. I got the hiccups.
何者？
42
Giselle's reply makes no sense. She glances at me.
テレビ
What is she saying?
点灯済み
Yes. We must use it. We must save Mayuri.
何を？
Yes, Chris, I'm sorry I ever doubted you. Suddenly, Chris springs up and makes a break for the development room.
動くな！
それはこっちのセリフ
I suddenly realized the meaning of Giselle's words. 42-inch TV downstairs. It's on. She wants me to use the time leap machine. You must. I take a look at Mayuri's body. She's lying there quietly. Her eyes are closed. They'll never open again. One of the underneath words. One of the men who got knocked out starts to moan. If they wake up, it's all over. Joelle looks at me again. Her eyes implore me to make my move. Do it. My nose. If I use the machine, I can avert Mary's death. But at the same time, good for my brain. For my brain, so what? What is there to fear? Mary's death is all in cold blood. This isn't right. I would accept it. And change it. Change the past. You have the power. Use it. I stagger into the development room. Chris is about to put on the headgear. I pull it away from her.
岡部
俺が飛ぶ。
ダメ！私が！
I grab Chris's wrist as he tries to take it back. I stare into her eyes. I don't have to wet her tears. Or mine.
俺がマユリを助ける。
もし失敗したら
I ignore her and put on the headgear. Wicca's last shot grazed the side of my head. My ears are still ringing and there's blood on my neck. It doesn't matter. I might fail. I might even die. But I have to try. It's my only chance to save my Yuri. Pursue bites her lip and activates the 68,000.
岡部倫太郎一人行った
殺せ！使わせるな！
やらせるか。
Recruitment staggers into the development room. Acting purely on instinct, I grabbed gadget number 4, mode snake from the shelf and flicked the switch. White smoke instantly fills the room, rendering it impossible to see.
クリス！
岡部！本当にいいの？タイムリープしてもいいの？ねえ！
やれクリス！マシンを動かせ！あっ
Pain flash in my right arm. Was I shot? Doesn't matter. I see blue white lights shining through the smoke. This charge is starting. The light rapidly grows brighter. The floor begins to shake. The singularity is open. I glance down. Holding the headset steady with one hand. Wait for me, Mayuri. I will die here. I'll still try to save you. Leave my memories. Leave to the past. We will explode the lights.